Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the channel where we dive deep into the world of two wheels. And today we have something very special for all the cruiser enthusiasts out there. After years of anticipation and countless rumors, Bajaj has finally taken the wraps off the all-new 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400, a motorcycle that promises to redefine the mid-size cruiser segment in India and beyond. If you have been following the Avenger series since its early days, you already know this bike has been the go-to choice for riders who wanted that laid-back cruiser charm without spending superbike money. But now, with the 400cc Avatar, Bajaj is aiming for a whole new level of refinement, power, and comfort while still keeping the bike accessible to a wide audience. When you first see the 2025 Avenger 400, the design instantly strikes you as both familiar and fresh. Bajaj has kept the DNA of the Avenger intact, so it still has that long, low-slung silhouette that riders associate with true cruisers. The front end grabs your attention with its updated LED headlamp cluster. Gone is the simple round halogen lamp of the older generations, and in its place is a modern, full LED unit with integrated DRLs forming a distinctive signature. The light throw is wide and powerful, perfect for highway cruising at night, and the design gives the bike a premium, international look. The front fender has also been slightly resculpted to add more muscle without looking bulky, while the beefier 41mm telescopic front forks wrapped in fork covers emphasize the cruiser stance. Move along to the side profile and you see where Bajaj has worked the hardest. The fuel tank, now slightly larger at around 14 liters, has been reshaped with smoother curves and more pronounced knee recesses. It retains the teardrop shape but now feels more substantial. Chrome and matte accents have been tastefully balanced to ensure it appeals both to traditional cruiser fans and to younger riders who prefer a sportier touch. The long wheelbase, stretched out seating position, and wide handlebars clearly broadcast that this bike is built for comfort and long hauls. The alloy wheels are finished in black with machine-cut edges, and Bajaj has opted for a 19-inch front and 17-inch rear setup that balances stability with maneuverability. The side panels are neatly tucked in, and the branding is subtle yet bold enough to stand out. At the rear, the Avenger 400 gets a redesigned LED tail lamp that blends into the flowing lines of the backrest and fender. It's sleek, it's modern, and it avoids the bulky design seen on some budget cruisers. The backrest for the pillion remains standard, but this time it's larger and more supportive, catering to touring comfort. The exhaust has been updated too, with a longer, slightly upswept design finished in matte black with a chrome tip. It not only looks good but also delivers a deep, bassy exhaust note that fits the cruiser character perfectly. The twin shock absorbers at the back are gas-charged and offer preload adjustability, and with their exposed springs they add a touch of old-school charm while being tuned for comfort on Indian roads. But the real story lies under the skin. The Bajaj Avenger 400 borrows its heart from the Dominar 400, but it has been retuned to suit the relaxed cruiser nature. We're talking about a 373cc, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine with 4 valves and fuel injection. On paper, the engine produces around 39 horsepower and 35 Nm of torque, but the magic is in the way it's been tuned. Unlike the Dominar, which is all about sporty performance, the Avenger 400 has a more laid-back power delivery, with stronger low-end and mid-range torque that makes highway cruising effortless. The engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch, which is a welcome addition for smoother gear shifts and reduced fatigue on longer rides. Out on the road, the performance is more than adequate for its class. The Avenger 400 cruises comfortably at 100 to 110 km per hour, with plenty of power left for overtakes. Push it further, and it can easily touch the 140 km per hour mark. But honestly, this bike is not about top speed. It's about enjoying the journey, the wind in your face, and the feeling of effortless power under you. The liquid cooling ensures the engine remains composed even during long highway stints, and Bajaj has worked on NVH levels to reduce vibrations at cruising speeds. Compared to the older Avenger 220, this feels like a massive leap forward, both in refinement and performance. The suspension setup is tuned for comfort, with the telescopic forks at the front offering the plush ride over rough patches, and the rear twin shocks absorbing bumps without unsettling the rider. The low seat height of around 730 mm ensures that riders of almost all heights can plant their feet confidently on the ground. The wide, cushioned seat is extremely comfortable for long rides, and the pillion seat with backrest is equally accommodating. Ground clearance sits at about 170 mm, which is decent for Indian road conditions and speed breakers, though you still need to be a bit cautious given the cruiser's low-slung stance. Braking duties are handled by a 320 mm disc at the front and a 230 mm disc at the rear, paired with dual-channel ABS as standard. The bite is strong and progressive, giving you confidence even at higher speeds. The wide tires, with a 110-section front and a chunky 150-section rear, add stability and grip, making the Avenger 400 a confident handler despite its relaxed ergonomics. Of course, it's not meant for aggressive corner carving, but within the cruiser category, it feels balanced and predictable. Technology has not been ignored either. The instrument cluster is now a fully digital LCD unit, displaying speed, RPM, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and even a clock. There's Bluetooth connectivity with turn-by-turn navigation, which is a thoughtful addition for long rides. Bajaj has also included a USB charging port discreetly placed near the tank, so you can charge your phone or GPS device on the go. The overall fit and finish of switches, levers, and panels has improved significantly compared to older Avengers, signaling Bajaj's intent to position this bike as a more premium offering. Now, let's talk about one of the most crucial aspects, the price. Bajaj has always been known for delivering value for money, and with the 2025 Avenger 400, the brand has struck a delicate balance. The bike is priced at around 2.4 to 2.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom, which places it slightly above the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 but well below the higher capacity cruisers from international brands. This pricing strategy means that Bajaj is directly targeting riders who want more power and modern features than the Meteor offers but are not ready to shell out double the money for something like the Honda CB350 or a Kawasaki Vulcan S. In essence, the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400 is a bold step forward for the Avenger lineup. It successfully brings together the classic cruiser styling that fans love with modern updates in design, technology, and performance. It's powerful yet approachable, comfortable yet stylish, and premium without being overpriced. For riders who have been waiting for an upgrade from their Avenger 220, this is the perfect evolution. For new buyers looking for a cruiser that's practical, reliable, and capable of handling both city commutes and long weekend getaways, the Avenger 400 ticks all the right boxes. So, after spending time with the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400, my conclusion is simple: Bajaj has nailed it. This is a cruiser built for Indian roads, built for Indian riders, but with enough global appeal to make a mark internationally. It may not have the legacy of a Harley or the cult following of a Royal Enfield, but what it does have is a blend of performance, comfort, and value that is hard to beat in this segment. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Global Bike Buzz, and ring that bell icon so you never miss out.